What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name is Michael Roman. As of this morning, we got a ton more description and dialogue from the Disney shareholders meeting footage for Avengers Endgame. A lot of people have assumed that this is going to be the trailer we've seen coming up. Other people have mentioned that this is actually just footage from the movie. I'm going to break down the sources, what was said, what's going on in the scenes, and all of the dialogue. But first, if you could, grab the subscribe button. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel-related stuff. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment on this video, then hit the notification bell, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. I'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So as I said, coming at us early on Sunday morning at about 10:30 from @ScottLydwig, that's @Lydwig on Twitter. You can go check out his tweets directly or being reported on MCU Cosmics page, as well as BGR and a couple of other sources. Scott starts by saying in his tweets, Nebula had a few lines I didn't mention from the Avengers scene that we saw at the shareholders meeting. I'm using quotation marks here, but the words may not be exact. Steve, Natasha, etc. all are at HQ trying to find Thanos. We hear Nebula say, I know where he is, and the scene shifts as she steps out of the shadows and comes forward. She says, while he was perfecting me, he'd talk about where he'd go when it was all finished. Nebula goes on to say, even disassembled, I wanted to please him. So I'd ask, Father, where will we go? And his answer was always the same. She then mentions a name or word, but I didn't catch exactly what it was. Gee, that's pretty inconvenient, Scott, that you didn't catch the one name or the word. Other people have referred to this as the garden and or the farm. You know, the scene with the skeleton armor and everything that we've seen up until now. He concludes by saying, someone next to her, Rhodey, I think says, nice, Thanos has a retirement plan. And that's where he picks up the rest of it with the scene as he had described recently that I got into in a different video. And we'll cover at length tomorrow. So as I was saying earlier, this is the newest of the dialogue that we've gotten, and this is Nebula chiming in on she knows where to find Thanos. And this actually lines up with a couple of plot leaks we've gotten earlier and a couple of ideas that we've got about them reuniting at the Avengers Mansion. Now, if you remember a long time ago, Karen Gillian in an interview, and I've been over this at length, how the actors had to shoot a lot of these movies concurrently and had no idea what they were talking about half the time, most due to the fact that they had never seen the script themselves. Did say that she has a new BFF in this movie, and a lot of people assumed that that was Tony Stark from what we've already seen in the trailers. Earlier than that, though, a lot of people assumed that might be Captain Marvel, and there's still a chance of that. I think if they're all meeting up at the Avengers Mansion and they're all talking, and Carol Danvers is included in this, as we well now know from the Avengers Endgame post-credit tie-in scene. Spoiler warning, if you haven't seen that yet, you should definitely not check out my videos, but if you have, then please, they'll be linked at the end of this. By all means, check out my post-credit scenes explained. The idea that they're all going to team up and go get Thanos is nothing new. I think we all knew that that was coming, but it does make sense that Nebula would know where he is given the intimacy of their relationship. After all, she is his daughter. I think the other important thing to note here is that most of the footage, even shown at the shareholders meeting, whether it's not a trailer, it's just footage from the movie, say, still seems like it's lining up with the fact that they're not showing anybody anything outside of the first 15 or 20 minutes of this movie. All of this is going to take place rather quickly, and for a 3-hour movie, that means we're going to be getting to the action beats and scenes rather quickly, but I would expect nothing less than that from the Russos. They have their pacing down perfect. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think that there's any validity to this at all, and or do you think that this is possibly the trailer that we're going to see coming up? It seems like it lines up with the vibe and the idea that we've seen so far, and I think it corroborates that it does slide right into that first 15 or 20 minutes. Now let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, one at the 300 and one at the 400,000 subscriber mark. We're also giving away this awesome Avengers 1 commemoration plaque. This is a Marvel Trendsetters limited edition, limited run plaque containing 10 original film cells from the very first Avengers movie. If you want to win this, either of the PlayStations or any of the tickets to Avengers Endgame will be giving away once they go on sale. All the same rules apply. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment on this video, then hit the notification bell and stick around, because the more videos that you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. My name's Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Thanks for checking out the channel and stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.